Welcome, welcome, welcome. Excited to have you here. We're going to jump right into the training so I can get you guys through the course so that you can get advertising right away so that you can try to generate some leads and make some money, okay? So we're going to be focusing in on buy and sell groups, okay? Yard sale groups, every group local. You're going to have, like in Sarasota, they have a Manti Strong. Okay, you have community groups where people have a lot of discussions. Remember and keep in mind, in these buy and sell groups, not all these buy and sell groups have been converted to a buy and sell setting. Inside your group, right, if I go inside one of my groups right here, I'm going to come into mine and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Okay, I can go into the Guerrilla Marketing System, right? I can come in here into the settings and then here, come down to group settings, and you can see group type. Mine is set at social learning, but if we hit here, you have a buy and sell setting as well, right? Okay, now a lot of your buy and sell groups have changed their group type to that buy and sell. If they haven't changed it, it will be a more discussions heavy group. It'll come just as a general group. A lot of your buy and sell groups just have the general setting still in place. What's nice about that is those are going to be discussion heavy groups, okay? Not like the social learning. Let me show you an example of a general group that's not buy and sell. It's not social learning, actually. As a matter of fact, speaking of which, this is a good example of a group that typically has general settings in it. So you can see there's no units in the group, right? No units. Okay, so this has a general group setting. All right, now these groups, when you can find buy and sell groups, and you will find a lot of them when you dig, you can see how active these type of groups are. Do not advertise in the superhuman groups to buy houses, please. It's a wholesaling real estate group to learn and to add value, okay? Anyways, we're going to get back here and we'll see that our buy and sell groups, we'll go through some of these for you. These are what you're going to want to start joining, okay? You see, look, 6.3 thousand members. That's 6,000 people that you could potentially reach, okay? You can come in here, see who's in here, okay? Just scroll through your groups. You can find real estate professionals in here. You can find contractors in here just by simply looking through some of these, okay? Now this group, let's see, this group has converted, you can see, to the buy and sell group type. You can tell because it comes with a message platform. All right, you hit message, boom, and it's going to instantly send this person a message. You can ask questions. Now, some of these groups can be joined as your Facebook page. So once you have your Facebook page in place, what you can do is you can join as your page. And when somebody clicks on, and I'll just kind of show you what happens here. Somebody clicks on, this is going to be a discussion group. That's groups you want to be in. Here's another, no, here we go. So if I join this group as my business page, Guerrilla Marketing, or my We Buy House page, and it's connected to my page, and somebody clicks on this message, now the unique thing is when they send me a message, they're going to go to my chat bot. So in the future, after you get this thing rolling, if you decide to stay with it, keep that in mind when you're joining these groups. Do I want to join this one as my profile, or do I want to join this one as my business page? My recommendation is always this: if it is a sell page like this, where the group has converted its settings to a buy and sell group type, then join that group as your business page if you can, because your chat bot will be there in place to screen them through. If not, you can simply go in the settings, put one of your ads in here, okay, where you're in search of houses, right? You don't want to put that many ads in here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and delete these. All right, and that's pretty much all it is. So I'm gonna come in here into discussions, and I'm gonna post my ad from there. And I like the discussion groups. The discussion groups get the most activity. The buy and sell, the yard sale, the anything local kind of groups where the setting is still general. You can see 60 comments. These groups tend to get a lot of activity, and it's where we do a lot of business and generate a lot of leads. Okay. So that's what you want to start joining. This is how you're going to grow your business advertising in Facebook groups. It's all about your local buy, sell, trade groups. The biggest mistake I see new investors making, they want to go into the real estate investor groups, the real estate wholesaler groups, the real estate cash buyer groups, and think that they're going to pull genuine leads out of there. You're not going to get direct to seller in those groups. Now, those groups are great to join in advertising if you're looking to find JV deals. Okay, you want to find wholesalers with other leads. You will find the occasional investor that will pop up and they'll have some houses. I've seen it happen, but you're going to mostly get JV opportunities when investing or when advertising, in other words, in those type of groups. Okay, now if you're trying to get direct seller, you're trying to find investors, here's where you want to live: buy, sell, trade, yard sale, garage sale. I'll show you some other examples of some groups you want to join. Sky's the limit. When I'm asked, Brian, which group should I join? Every group locally, Friendly People of Sarasota County. I mean, everything that you can find in your local market, those are the groups that you want to be getting into. Okay, you come through here. What I like to do when I'm joining, this is actually somebody who's set up on her automation. Let's see how he's doing actually. I'm gonna go ahead and like his post, and I'm gonna add engagement to it. Okay. Take care of your people. Look out for your family, the people in your network. Help them. See, that's going to bump his post up. Here, let me refresh. Boom. See? Top post. Now he's all the way back up at the top. And you want to do that. Help each other out when you see, your friends, other people in the network that you see are advertising. Go ahead and give them a bump. Say, hey, interested. And that's going to bump their ad up for them. And people will do the same for you. Our most successful students in the network look out for each other. They help each other. They increase engagement with each other's ads. And that's how they get this thing really, really rolling. Okay. You can see this is another sales group over in Kokomo, Indiana. I'm going to go ahead and pull out of there. Let me see if I can find a couple more example groups for you, because I can't reiterate enough, just local groups. Just sometimes the best thing to do if you're stuck and you can't think of any ideas is to just simply go to your groups, search San Antonio, right? Come to groups, and let's get a list of all these groups that we can get into, anything sales. Okay, in some future videos we're going to get into looking down here in these areas where you see, like right here in San Antonio, anything sales group, 27,000 members, 2.3 thousand posts a day, 39 friends or members. This 2,000 posts per day is significant because, I mean, that's a lot of ads being ran through this group at a time. Okay, so you're going to have to get busy in this group with engagement, and you're going to have to continuously be engaging in this group. You don't want to overpost. Remember, overposting is going to get you caught up as spam. If you're posting more than once a day in a lot of these groups, you're going to get caught as spam. We're going to talk a little bit more about group policies and stuff in some later videos as well. San Antonio Real Estate Investing and Deals. You can find all kinds of different local groups to get into. Okay. What else we got in San Antonio? Buy and sell. Okay. Buy and sell. See, San Antonio Real Estate Investor, San Antonio Business Classifieds. And here, they'll let you post business ads. So when you're ready to post your more business, your more flashy, your more flyer-oriented ads, business cards, here's where you're going to want to go. You can see the potential here is endless. Just group after group. 1,000 members, 6,000 members, 724, 1.3, 13,000, 2.5, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. 415, 2,000, 17,000, 73,000, 62,000, and it's just going on and on and on, and it will continue to go on and on. You can get literally in hundreds of these. I have people come to me, and they're like, Ryan, I've joined 30 groups. I can't find no more groups. I'm like, go ahead, go back into groups, refresh the page, just put your city in there and just let the thing go and see what it pulls up for you. And it's going to be group after group after group. And when you can get in all these, sometimes it's going to take a few days, a week, a couple weeks to get in to 100, 150 groups so that we can create a good repetitive advertising cycle to get consistent leads. Because being in 10, 20, 30 leads, it can produce leads for you. It will produce leads for you. But what you want to do as a wholesaler, as a real estate investor, you want to have a consistent lead flow. Okay. A lot of you are cold callers. A lot of you do bandit signs. This can be a primary source of leads. This can be a secondary source of leads. My personal opinion is cold calling and inbound advertising like this, posting ads to have incoming calls coming into you and screening are the two best combinations. You have online advertising, which you don't have to pay $1 for. You're going to get the training, right? And once you learn how to do this, you're going to know how to do this, and they don't charge you for these. Now, you will run into some groups that do charge an entrance fee. I have ran into it in some cities. If you don't want to pay for it, don't pay for them. I would check the group out first and see if it's even worth paying for. Is it really that active of a group to where it can be beneficial for yourself? But you can see the list goes on, and the potential reach here is just absolutely massive in order to reach people with your message of buying homes. Okay, so that's going to be it for this lesson. You see how it is. Go ahead, get in all your local groups, and that's going to be your start. I'll see you in the next video.